Hi guys, so I'm going to do a second book haul today. I got a package in the mail today that I totally forgot was coming. I ordered a bunch of books in February and a lot of them were back ordered, and I ended up actually ordering them from a website that was international. So it took me almost a month to get all of these books, and I got the package in the mail today. So it was like Christmas because I totally forgot that I had this package coming because I ordered it so long ago. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, is it 13? I have 13 books, 13 new books, which is awesome. So this is definitely going to be kind of a big haul. I don't know a lot about a lot of these books, so I'm sorry that I can't give like huge descriptions of what these books are about. Only a few of them because they're physical copies of books that I've already read. So let's do this. Let's get it started, shall we? So the first book I have is The Weird Sisters, and it's by Eleanor Brown. And this is, I'm not sure. It was a recommendation. This didn't come in my package today. This was given to me from one of my girlfriends when I was over in Seattle this past weekend. She told me that I needed to read it. So I was like, all right, I'll read it. And it's about sisters that have like an inability to hold normal relationships, I think. So this is going to be a non-YA read, I believe. Let me look at the font. Yeah, it's not a YA book. But hey, who cares? It's nice to read adult things every once in a while. So the second book I got, this is actually one that came today, and it is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I always want to say Morgenstern because of Mortal Instruments, but whatever, Morgenstern. So this is about a night circus. I'm obsessed with circus, everything. I have several circus items tattooed on my body. I'm like all about old circuses. That like HBO show Carnival was like my favorite, and I have all the DVDs of that and I watch it regularly. It's so good. But anyway, so this is The Night Circus, and I'm actually really excited about reading this. It might take me a little while to get to it because I have so many books to read, but I've heard a lot of good things about this book on Goodreads and on Tumblr and a lot of the book communities that I'm in. So if you haven't picked this book up, you probably should, because I have heard nothing but good things. So there's that. Now, I feel a little late on the ball with this one, but City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare. I have not caught up on the Mortal Instruments series yet. My bad. I read the first 3 books, City of Bones, City of Ashes, and City of Glass, in the summer of 2010. Now, that's been a long time since then. I have City of Fallen Angels in hardcover up there sitting next to my Clockwork books, but I just haven't read it. I picked it up when I was pregnant, when I was at Target, and I saw it, and I was like, whoa, there's another book? How did I not know about this? And I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't read it, like, because it'd been so long since I read the Mortal Instruments, like, the first 3 books, and I was like, I can't get into this. What's going on? And plus, when I was pregnant, all I wanted to read about was adult things, so 50 Shades kind of like took the cake on that for a little while. But City of Lost Souls, so I need to catch up on these books before City of Heavenly Fire comes out, because I don't want to be caught behind when that happens. So here is a book that I didn't get in the package today, but I got a while ago, and it's one of my recent books, so I thought I'd add it to this. And it is Champion by Marie Lu. I love this series, and this is the 3rd book. I haven't been able to find Prodigy and Legend in hardcover, so I don't have those ones yet, but I have them on my Nook, and I read them pretty regularly. I love this series. Do you ever get in like a weird thing where you have a ton of books to read, but you're like obsessed with the ones that you've already read, so you just reread all of them? That's where I'm at. I have so many books to read, but I keep rereading the same books that I've read already. And this is one of them. And this is a dystopian trilogy, and I absolutely love it. It seems to be one of the more realistic. And I love that this is more of a battle from within than it is basically like fucking shit up on the outside. So I love that book. So this is another book I got. It's Landry Park, and it is by Bethany Hagen. I don't really know what this book is about, but the cover is velvety and beautiful, and I had to get it. And I've heard good things about it on Goodreads. So I'm sorry I don't really know like the real blurb about it, and I can't really talk about it, but I've heard good things, so I picked it up. All right. Now, another book that I picked up that a lot of my Goodreads friends have read is Through the Evernight, and I'm probably going to wait to read this book until I get the second book in the series, just because I'm weird like that, and I don't like to read a book in a series until I have all of them, unless they aren't all out yet, because I like devour series for some reason. I'll like read them all in like a couple of days. But this is by Veronica Rossi and it's Through the Evernight, and I'm actually looking forward to reading this one. One of my girlfriends have read it and she said it was super good. So, some more books that I got that I've already read are Shatter Me and Unravel Me. I waited to get this cover because at the bookstores that by my house or where I live, the only Shatter Me cover is the girl with the hair everywhere, and I wanted books that like were cohesive, so I waited to get the eyes until they had them. So these I got a couple weeks ago, but I thought I'd add them to the haul since I haven't talked about them yet. But Shatter Me and Unravel Me by Tahara Mafi. If you haven't read this series, please do. I'm waiting for my paperback of Ignite Me to get in, or waiting for the paperback to come out because I can only find it in hardcover. And I read books that I read a lot. I only get in paperback because I ruin them because I read them so much. And this is a series that I read a lot, so that's why I'm waiting for the paperback of Ignite Me. Okay, another series that I already read, which were the first two that I reviewed, and that is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer and The Evolution of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hodkin. I wasn't a big fan of the first book, and then I read the second book and I was like, oh my god, these are amazing. So I actually went ahead and ordered these, and I cannot wait for the third book to come out, The Retribution of Mara Dyer, and that comes out in November. So I just want to get physical copies before the third book comes out so I can reread them, not on my e-reader, because my e-reader has been crapping out on me lately for some reason. All right, another book that I got is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. So if you watched my John Green rant, you're probably wondering why I picked up another John Green book. But this one seems like it's a bit different because it's about two dudes that like meet, and not about like some nerdy dude that is super deep and speaks in metaphors that meets some hot chick that's unobtainable but really deep on the inside, and he gets obsessed with her. So it's not one of those. So that's why I got it, and I was hoping that I like it as much as I love The Fault in Our Stars. Okay, so the next book I got is Shadow and Bone. It's a fantasy series, and I don't have the second book, which is Storm and Siege. Or Siege and Storm, sorry, not Storm and Siege. So I'm probably going to wait to read this book until the next one comes out. And this one is by Lee Bardugo. Bardugo? I hope I'm saying it right. I don't know. I'm horrible with names, so I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. And then the last book I got is The Tale of Rawhead and Bloody Bones by Jack Wolfe, and this is set in the 1700s in London. So I'm kind of really excited about reading this, and this is probably going to be the next book that I read. It's by Jack Wolfe, and I have like a weird thing. I've been getting so many Penguin books lately, and I didn't even realize it until I was going through these and like started packing up my books on my bookshelf over here and back there. I have so many Penguin books. I don't even understand what's going on or how it happens, but apparently I love Penguin authors and Penguin books. So that is my second book haul. Over the next month, you're probably going to notice that a lot of this stuff is going to start disappearing, and it's going to start looking really empty behind me. And that is because I'm going to be moving to Seattle in about 4 weeks. And since I have a small child and he's only goes to visit his grandparents and his dad, like once a week to once every 2 weeks. So I'm going to start doing all of that while he's visiting them. So you're going to start noticing things coming down rather early before my move. just so I can get it done when he's not here. So yay, that's book haul number 2. If you don't have any of these books, get them so we can talk about them, because I'm probably going to do videos on most of these as I read them. But my to read pile is already so huge. I haven't read like half of these up here and half of the ones over here. So yeah, everyone have a good weekend, and yeah, it's super nice out lately, so get in the sun and have some fun.